I want you all to know how much dedication I really do put into these videos. I just did the entire video and wasn't recording. So this is take 2 of third part of Hilarious Yoga. I'm teaching you the basics of the sun salutation. Okay, so we had mountain pose, volcano pose, and today, make sure it's recording. Today is the standing forward bend. This one is a little bit hard, but we're going to dive into it. Okay, now that was my knee. God bless, I got bad knees. Okay, now we had mountain pose. Mountain pose is simple, feet together. Pelvic, tailbone in, round it up, suck your core in, shoulders back, arms at your side. 3 full breaths. Breathe in, breathe out, 3 times. This way you're actually in the pose. Each time you move upwards, it is always breathe in. When you move downwards, it's breathe out, okay? So, as we breathe in, we're going into volcano pose. You want to be facing or paying attention to your thumbs. 3 full breaths, in and out. Next is the fun one. We are moving into the forward standing bend, okay? So, volcano pose, breathe out. This is basically what it's gonna look like, but with a lot more intensity and paying attention to certain muscle groups and situations with your body. And I say situations because I mean you're gonna really feel muscles you probably haven't noticed before. Okay, from the volcano pose, exhale. Exhale means move down. Open your arms out to the sides and hinge forward from the hips, okay? So, moving down, arms are out to the sides. Here's my knees, out to the sides, bending with your hips. Do not round your back, so don't do this. I guess, yeah. But think about keeping the torso long, extending the spine out from the pelvis. So, for those special people out there that can feel their spine, stretch it out. Stretch it out from the pelvis. Oh, that's about all I can do. The only reason I even know it's straight is I'm looking at the video. Okay, so now, open your arms out to the sides. Hinge forward from your hips. But think about keeping your torso long, extending the spine out from the pelvis. Okay, so this is about what I've got. I think that looks good. All right, keep your quads active, so don't go bleh. Keep your quads active. Do not lock your knees. This is locking. For those of us who've been in the military, locking. Something you don't do so you don't pass out. Same here with yoga. Don't lock yourself out and force yourself to get stiff. You want to calmly move into these poses and keep your body loose and excited as it begins to explore parts of you didn't know you had, okay? Place your hands on the floor beside your feet, fingertips along with the toes. So align them with your toes, but do not use them to push yourself up. Use them to align, okay? We've got your quads engaged, which means locked, pulled in, muscles tight. Your knees are not locked. This is locked. Keep your back straight, no bend. Fingertips here. And I'm feeling it extra due to already doing this video. That's what I get. And I think the video was cut off originally because the notorious cat disrupted me. So I stopped my video just to have this entire scenario have to restart. So anyways, here we go. Back into part 2. Part 3, release your neck and allow the crown of your head to point towards the floor. Okay, so you want to keep straight, head down. Okay, now, if I could see this. As you advance, bring the crown of your head towards your toes and your forehead towards your shins. Sit bones point toward the ceiling. What the hell is a sit bone? I've honestly been trying to figure out what the hell a sit bone is. A sit bone, like your butt? Sit bones go towards the ceiling? I mean, they're still not going to the ceiling. I don't know what a sit bone is. Bring the crown of your head towards your toes and your forehead to your shins. Apparently this is a more advanced move. Okay, there we go. I'm in it. Sit bone, sit bone, sit bone. I can only think a sit bone would be your butt or your thigh, right? There's a bone here, a sit bone to the ceiling, to the ceiling. I don't know what a sit, I don't know. Well, anyways, there we go. Remember to leave your kneecaps loose, fingers, fingertips. Okay. Inhale as you move up. And we go from volcano. Arms to the sides, fingertips, knees loose, back not bent, calves engaged, forehead to your shins, crown to the floor. Breathe in and breathe out 3 times. Did you see how smooth that was? Okay, so we're going to start this from the top. I'm going to turn around because it's hurting my neck. We have, starting from the beginning, part 1 of the sun salutations. Oh, this hair. Mountain pose. Volcano pose. Adjust myself so I learn what's straight and what's not. Standing forward bend. Feel all of it right through here. So that's good. It's teaching you how to open yourself up. And you can use this flow at any point in the day that you want. They recommend, people that do this more often, to do this in the morning. It is a flow that's going to get you not only loose and feeling energetic, it's going to give you time for yourself. You're going to have a different attitude. You're going to be able to get your mind into a meditative form. Meditation in the morning is amazing. It starts your attitude off, gives you ideas. Man, it's changed my life for sure. And as you begin to do the basic sun salutation flow, the flow in the morning to get your blood moving and get your thoughts calm, you are going to notice that your body loosens up very, very quickly. In a matter of a few minutes of doing so, you are going to notice that you are younger, if you will. You're going to feel amazing. And after doing the flow once, from what I've noticed, I stretch so much better. So I can do the flow again, and this time I'm stretching farther. It's amazing. So as I'm doing these classes with you, or these videos, I am teaching myself critically how to stand and how to move. You gotta memorize a lot of it so that you don't end up hurting your body. Now here's another thing. If you do start to feel pain, okay, and I mean pain where you're like, nope, hell no, I'm not doing this. I don't want to do yoga ever again because someone's teaching you wrong, or you think that you have to go through pain. You do not. A yoga flow is to teach your body to calm, to listen to the pain, to listen to what's going on as you move into the flow, okay? Here's my knee again. As you move into the flow, you don't want to be going fast for one, and you don't want to be forcing yourself to feel the stretch. You don't want to be feeling any pain, because then what you're doing is you're actually hurting yourself, but you're not paying attention to what your body's saying, okay? As we learn to listen to what our body says, we're paying attention to our intuition. This doesn't feel right. As we learn to turn inward and pay attention to what is going on with ourselves, we can start to pinpoint when something is good, something is bad, something is toxic, something is a blessing. Pay attention to your intuition. So if it's painful, back off. You're not ready for that pose. You're not ready for that deep of a stretch. And there are some serious stretches in this yoga fan, okay? Some of these I have gone through and attempted. Like, here, I mean, just the startup. Look at this lady. What the, like freaking scorpion. And then some of these are really, really simple, like warrior pose. Actually, I was wrong. This triangle pose. And then, I mean, just like little ones like this. They're gonna help open up certain parts of your body and your mind and meditation and so on and so forth. So again, hilarious yoga. I know this one was unique, but if anyone could tell me what a sit bone is, I'd appreciate it.